Assalamualaikum and good morning to my lecturer, Dr. Unka Azli. My name is Nashara binti Rafi, and today I want to talk about the effects of COVID-19 towards the climate change. We want the stability of our Earth's ecosystem to be in a good condition and balance with the drastic climate change, especially during the pandemic of COVID-19. The presence of COVID-19 has long and short-term effects on climate change. So this is the question that often comes to minds in society, that is whether this effect gives a good or bad to ecology, human activities and climate change especially. Climate change is a phenomenon of global earth change in terms of temperature, wind, and precipitation caused by human actions. As a result of the unbalancing of weather, the sustainability of Earth's ecosystem and the human life are affected. As we can see now, the Earth's temperature is in a balance, and spherical temperature that is suitable for humans to carry out their daily activities when the Earth is hit by COVID-19. But it is not a good news because the presence of this epidemic hinders the human activities. So what is the impact of the COVID-19 towards the climate change and ecology? First, we can see from a good side in a short term, which is the air quality are in a good condition in a recent week. We can relate this improvement with the human activities that burning fossil fuels has reduced, so that there are no more the release of carbon dioxide that trapped in the atmosphere. The fossil fuels produce a large quantities of carbon dioxide when burned. This can lead to carbon emissions and greenhouse effect, and can cause the rise of temperature and can lead a drought of Earth. During this pandemic, all of this molecular release was decreased and their air quality are fresh because we are instructed to stay at home, and a hard decline in industrial activities followed. According to the short-term impact, there is also a long-term impact of COVID-19 towards the climate change that we will explore. Honestly, this long-term impact has an impact on the future, and it also involves the national economy. Based on short-term impact before, we can see that the burning fossil fuels was decreased, but this actually gives a bad impact also, especially towards the national economy. Fossil fuels is the most importantly resources for entire country because in US, the burning of fossil fuels, particularly for the power and the transportation sector. What happened to the future if we cannot burn more fossil fuels in this situation? How worse of life is with the energy resource that our country will lose income, and we cannot to live with the electricity. This clearly indicates that COVID-19 gives some benefits, either in good or bad, towards climate change. Same goes climate change can damage the environment of biodiversity. According to the Bill Gates, COVID is awful, climate change will be worse. We can together to solve this problem and help our Earth to recover, so that our vision and mission can achieve in the future. An important recommendation that we should consider is a new tool for fighting climate change, like COVID-19, that need a treatment and vaccines to cure from the pandemic. We need a zero carbon waste to produce the electricity, make heat, and keep our building cool and warm. Maybe one day we can replace the non-renewable energy with renewable energy to produce a sufficient energy in supply electricity, like solar energy, wind energy, and bioenergy. All these changes are for future generations, so that they can feel living in a perfect environment, and train them to appreciate the environment. That's all from me. Thank you.